Hey everybody, this Hobo Curtis. Shit. I was thinking about a railroad guy that just passed away. He was on the railroad. Uh, Give a shout out to all them hobos. He's chopping woods at night. Make it loud for us trying to sleep at night. But my tablet ended up breaking on me. So, this tablet is about shot. You know, you put in words to say something else. I think it's processed. Or, I don't know, it comes on at night and everything at different times, odd hours. It's like somebody's monitoring me. You come to my house, I show you, everything on video. So, they always think if I'm on a railroad, I got marijuana on me, or I'm transporting marijuana and stuff like that, and doing these weird things. And being a hobo is raised up as a hobo. All the railroad people know us. City people know us. They know who the real ones are and who's the fake ones. And we've been having some trouble out there and through Folkestone, Georgia, about these people showing themselves and wanting to be seen on camera and stuff. That's disgusting. You're never going to shut a hobo down. I don't care. If I have to walk 30 or 40 miles, because I did it before from Augusta, Georgia, all the way down to Pooler County. And then at the end, when the word came up, and he helped me get a ticket to Jacksonville, helped buy me a bus ticket and everything, and that was great. And it was a good ruck, long ruck. I met some weird people. I met trailers where there was like meth heads destroyed them. This woman coming back from bar sack and stay in the trailer, and we get down there, and it was like all the pieces, everything was like gone from it and stuff. It was fucking crazy, and that's how it goes. And I guess record to them counties. And I had one guy said, old color boy bought me a burger, and I was like 180 something miles from Valdosta on a Waycross trip, and the guy was like, "You need to get out of this town right here." We was sitting at like a little table, and he was like, "You need to get out of this town." And like I was a racist some bitch or something, and I was like, "Alright, you try me out Comoria, or chin strap, or I'll just go ahead and tap your ass out and put your ass in the swamp choked out." So you know how that goes. Shit, you start using that jitsu and stuff, that shit works, So you know how that goes. And so yeah, this camera is going down, so I'm making this video. It's strange, but it's like $100 for one of these tablets. I like them because it picks up everything from the railroad. If you're on the railroad or in a town or something on the walls, you get on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everything. I don't have to go to a library and sit in a library and stuff all day long and just sit there, downloading pictures and stuff. So railroad people, not kids or anything, but you know how that goes. People think we're out there on the railroad. Yeah, the railroad rails are cherry red, but hey, I don't mess with children, Yep. I got a sister out there that we all grew up on the railroad. We got a couple of them, and found they ready to knock somebody's head off as soon as they want to bring it. But I'm drinking some Miller. My stomach's been bothering. Ugh. I have acid reflux. And when Stevie was here, I was real bad sick, and You know, hey man, like I couldn't do anything. Like we went down and got beer and came back here, and he was sleeping on this couch thing here, and he was sleeping there, and he slept in there in the front room with me. I slept on the banister up top, and he slept in my bunk, and he was an alright guy, you know. Rest in peace, Toby. FTRA, the real one. Yeah, I remember hobos. She chopped the woods. That was something like in the 70s and the 80s. I rode some. There were chemical cars, and they was going to gypsum plant. And I was down in Gainesville Armory. I had to do some stuff down there in Gainesville Armory, and I was down there and through a stop camp when Ted Bundy got killed, and I didn't see none of these hobos out there that claimed they was on the railroad. And they're liars, because if they was on the railroad back in the 80s, I was a kid, and that's the only way I didn't get killed, or my dad was respected, because he was a hobo in the camp and become a farmer on a ranch that a lawyer let us and black hobos live on his ranch and stuff. So that was cool. And most of the hobos back then were black. There wasn't too many white hobos. I know one at a hobo camp. He went up to Waycross, Georgia on some Mad Dog and was hit by a freight train. Rest in peace. I forgot his name. It'll come to me. Sometimes it comes to me. It's like, damn, man. You know, this guy. They were out there every night for years. I was in like going to Briceville Elementary, and I would come home, and at night the woods would open up with people chopping the woods and waiting for this railroad tunnel for the trains to come through that night and stop in the auto racks and stuff, and they would hop on them and stuff. But you know, I learned from them. That's the only reason I'm out there. I'm not out there because I'm on drugs or do narcotics. I'm out there because I was raised up around hobos, and I was put on the trains as a small kid off of Commonwealth Avenue on wire carts and stuff as a small kid. And my grandpa told my dad, Mississippi, get us off the railroad. HRS took us away, and my grandparents ended up having us, and we had a big gardens and stuff, and they even had to buy freaking firearms. We were sitting out there and playing as a kid, and we were rolling around, and these small little hobos, I remember him, excuse me, threw a brick at our heads when we was like tumbling around, playing like me and my sister do, you know, we were railroad kids, wrestling and stuff, and wrestling and everything, and so you know how that goes, and a brick came right there close to our heads, and we ran inside, and we told our dad, and he grabbed his 30-30, and he unleashed the bullets right there on the couch, let us know that, hey, you come fucking with us, you're gonna be dead. You know, he before he died, he had a whole trailer full of guns and stuff. There's guns all through the family that people don't know about. But, you know, it's crazy that people want to kill you and they don't even know you. You know, it's like, do you know me? And you want to kill me and you don't even know me? You know, when you get in front of court of law, they're going to say, yeah, who's the real ones? And we're going to say, hey, we're the real ones, man. Because these guys like Mark Nicholas and all of them, they're not hobos. They're just people that play on trains, like Stobie. Stobie was never hobo. As you see my YouTube thing, I had to specifically show him where the hobos, where the hobos would be at, and he was like twisting around in circles. I say, hey man, the train used to stop there for like 2 or 3 hours, and then there used to be back there, you know, some cabooses and some freaking old trains, and like he didn't care, and that's why he passed away. Is you gotta take railroads seriously. If you're gonna be on a railroad and you hop in freight trains, don't put your foot down on the rail, or your foot's gonna get chopped off. You know, the ladder is never going to move because it's welded on there. Once you know where your ladders are, it's not like you're gonna be on a ladder painting. That's the reason I'm not out there, because I own a painting company, and you know, somebody calls for work, I'd rather make $1,500 a house painting a house than be on a railroad. So and small repairs. I have a small repair and business license. And it's like $180. It keeps going up on me. So that's why I'm not out there right now. I'd rather be making money than doing that. So I'm off and on railroad, FTRA, point, hobo camp, wire, and by blood since I was a kid, being around hobos. So by blood, I'm FTRA, not like telestation. If telestation was FTRA with us, he would be a male prostitute. Simple as that. And sorry, I don't fuck guys, man, or any of that, you know. And I hate to tell you, you're not FTRA anyways, or you have been killed in 1993 with all them people in Spokane would have took them out, you know. Like these other guys down here. I was like, 1993, you'd be dead. I was a kid, you know, with nothing on the railroad, no clothes, no food or nothing. I came back with skateboards and stuff, and I was like, oh shit. My dad looked at me and was like, ready to beat my ass. I was like, hey, you taught me about the railroad, so I stuck with it. You know, you gotta stick with the railroad and love the railroad, not play around and be drunk on the railroad and end up doing stupid shit by sitting on the tracks and drinking a beer and all this train. I know when the train's coming. You never know when the train's coming, cause these new grinders that are fixing these trains now, that will slide right up on your ass before you know it. You know, even Amtrak. I don't even hear Amtrak. I used to hear Amtrak a mile away from growing up. You know, in the woods and with the old hobos and stuff. So, you know, that's crazy. And I know it. You know, man. I remember the scary times on the hobo stuff and the good times. And we don't call trains junk. We don't call them gondolas. Why the heck you gonna call a train a cream horn for? That's crazy. You know, I'm not worried about anyone. So I know the martial arts. I know nobody knows unless you have a Navy contract or something. So, and everything else. But yeah, just keep it clean out there and seriously hot freight trains and leave the flares alone. Don't try to start fires and stuff like Stobie tried to do with a cigarette lighter, try to burn down half the forestry. That's arson. He'll been in prison. If he wouldn't have drank himself to death, yep, he would have been in prison and stuff, you know. So you know how that goes. That's crazy. You know. But and a lot more, but I ain't gonna say anything. But when he was here, he was like, he had like, we smoked a joint and everything, and I knew he was on more serious drugs due to the fact that I talked to the coroner out of Baltimore, and they say he died of multiple injuries and stuff, and so that's crazy. Yeah, I was Army, so yeah. From being him military and me being military, you know, they kind of look out for us, or you know, I go to Signal Corps and sit in their office and be like, hey, you know, I need to use your phone, like, see, identify this brother, see what was going on, why he died and stuff, not to put him out there. Like, I don't want y'all to see that kind of stuff, or his corner picture with him. That's disgusting. You know, I rather know him as a camera person, a train rider, but a train curiosity than FT, wait a minute. There's no way you can be FTRA because he never grew up around hobo camps or know how to make a hobo. So you know how that goes. To y'all, all.